Hey cinema lovers, welcome to Frames Fanatic. Here we will be talking about cinema including web series, short films and everything that is a story in itself. With widening tensions between Russia and Ukraine, suddenly everyone has started talking about World War III. We don't know if we are heading toward such a horrific thing. In this episode, let's talk about the top 5 films based on World War II. Starting the list with Saving Private Ryan. No other film on this list did more to fundamentally alter how we envision the greatest armed conflict of the 20th century. Steven Spielberg's 1998 masterpiece changed the game by bringing us closer to the action than ever before, focusing on the value of a single human life across a series of battles in which brave men dropped like flies. Saving Private Ryan rekindled our love of World War II movies by stripping the genre of its romantic veneer. The most unheard film on the list is Son of Saul. As soon as Son of Saul played in competition to raves and prizes at Cannes 2015, it was inevitable that it would win the foreign language Oscar. The unique World War II thriller was made by two Holocaust scholars. Niem's tightly focused 35mm camera follows the Sonderkommando's blinkered point of view in close-up as he does the Nazis' dirty work in the crematoria, moving through the camp, seeking to bury an unidentified young boy. The movie's immersive action and intricately layered sound design revealed the hideous scale of the mass slaughter of Jews. Next on the list is Brad Pitt's starrer Fury. David Ayer proved his directing chops with Fury, a visceral World War II tank drama. Starring Logan Lerman and Brad Pitt, and featuring some incredible supporting turns from the likes of Michael Peña and Shia LaBeouf, Fury follows a 5-man tank crew as they embark on a harrowing mission to break a Nazi offensive. Ayer has always been a director obsessed with both extreme violence and the bonds of brotherhood, family, and Fury represents the most powerful synthesis of his two passions. His cast effortlessly creates a shared history among their characters, while the violence both inflicted and received paints the shock and awe of war with nauseating spontaneity. Examining the loss of innocence in wartime isn't necessarily a new idea, but Ayer's bleak and brutal recreation of battles, and the claustrophobic intensity of being inside a tank during them, creates a war film that feels bracingly new. The next film on the list is The Wind Rises. Studio Ghibli is no stranger to rich, devastating portraits of World War II Japan, following Isao Takahata's 1988 classic, Grave of the Fireflies. This animated biopic of Japanese aeronautical designer Jiro Horikoshi never loses sight of the power of his creations, making a villain not of the man, but the manipulation of the Mitsubishi fighters he designed. One of Miyazaki's less fanciful efforts, despite weaving in visions and dreams of Jiro's idols, the film is still a bittersweet tribute to the power of invention and discovery. As the final statement from one of animation's titanic talents, Jiro's story reflects the twin wonders and consequences of artistic pursuits amidst uncertain times.
Thank you.
The final film on the list is Inglourious Basterds. An alternate history of World War II about a group of Jewish U.S. soldiers on a mission to assassinate Nazi leaders.
Disemboweled, dismembered, and disfigured bodies, they're brothers we leave behind us.
Despite its fictionalized premise, Inglourious Basterds is a vivid depiction of Nazi-occupied France that doubles as the perfect canvas for Tarantino's trademark graphic violence. Among other things, the film will be remembered for the breakout performance of Austrian-German actor Christoph Waltz, who won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of Nazi SS officer Colonel Hans Landa, one of the most persuasively wicked characters in recent cinematic history. Please tell us about your favorite war films in the comments.
I'm not going back.
There's no hiding from this, son.